We live.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Can you hear me? Everybody can hear me out there?
Yeah.
Already. Already.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Get the shit if you can. I got a whole fucking around. Fucking around.
Yeah, man. Trying for to jump in the thing.
That's so. What you done?
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody jumping in here, man. Trying to see if y'all can drop them fire emojis real quick. What up? What up? What up? There go Jared, man. Jared in the building with the fire emojis, man. What's happening?
What's good, Jared?
Yeah, man. We in here. What up, Mercedes? I see you, Mercedes. Jamie jumping in. What's happening, everybody? Y'all jumping in pretty quick today.
What's good? Drop that share if you care.
Yeah, go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Everybody who's getting in here. Yeah, already. Jared said trying to make it before they take it. I hear you, bro. Manir is in the building. If y'all got any questions, man, go on and put them boys in the comments, man. Yeah, we got some stuff for y'all today. Somebody hit us in the inbox, man, and gave us an interesting question, man. Well, not a question, it was a scenario. We're gonna get to that in a minute. But in the meantime, here come the fire emoji. What up, Catherine, man? Catherine, how was your trip to Houston? Saw you went down to Houston. How's your trip, man? Jamie, what happening, y'all? What happening? Hey, I don't have any sound or anything on my end, so I can't really hear how I sound. So people in the comments, let me know. Am I sounding okay? Am I too loud? Am I just where I need to be? Let me know. Let me know. Trying to fix my lighting while y'all give me that answer to that. Fixing my lighting. What about this? I look more natural, or I need this? See that? This or this? Let's switch the color scheme. Okay, that look like sunlight a little bit.
What?
Yeah, that look like sunset. Unnatural light, sunlight, sunset. Let's go with sunlight. I like that one. Ooh, ooh, yeah,
Now we
yeah,
shaking.
yeah. He said, "Ain't shit changed, Charles." That's funny. Yeah, share this with your friends. Even Facebook said it. Share this with your friends. Um, he said sunset though. Oh, they're saying sunset. So this is sunlight. I need to go down. So this is sunset right here. Sunset. Catherine saying do sunlight. I got a couple people saying sunlight, and some people say so. This is sunset right here. This is unnatural light. And this is sunlight. Sunset. Unnatural. Sunlight. Sunset. Which one? Jamie said sunset. This sunset right here. So I'm gonna stay on sunset for right now. Everybody keeps saying do sunset. All right.
Drop them fire emojis.
Yeah, fire emojis coming in. Yeah. Man, hold on, cuz. All right, fire emojis ain't in the building. How y'all feeling, man? Again, any questions for us? Any questions? Ricky said ain't no difference.
Start this thing off.
Oh, damn. He said sunlight look like I'm trying to be like Charlemagne and bleach my skin.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Manir.
My man Shaw.
Yeah, Jonathan Tim say he good, man. Jamie fire emoji, man. Where y'all questions at, man? What are questions at? We're trying to see what's happening. What's going on with the questions? I know y'all been having y'all water cooler conversations at work, in your group chats with your friends. Anybody getting ready to take a trip real soon? Anybody wondering about, what your conduct should be when you're on a trip, if you're in a relationship versus when you're not in a relationship? You might want to know that.
Okay.
What is permissible to do at a bachelor's party or a bachelorette party?
Ooh, that's a good one right there.
Yeah. Well, what is permissible? What is appropriate and what is not appropriate? Y'all might want to know that. Yeah, dang. Jared say we don't need no fire emojis. He said Bashir got enough fire to last 48 hours. Put them pants on with them short. That's funny.
These my fire emoji shorts, man.
There you go. Jared said, what's the best news you received in the last 48 hours? That was Catherine that said that about the shorts. I was Jared. Catherine said about the shorts. Jared said, what's the best news you received in the last 48 hours? Ricky dropping something, Bashir, man. He said you engaged to a chick, but she's still okay. She still asks you to call before you come by. What's your next move? Wow, that's heavy. Yeah. I'm gonna let you take that, Bashir.
Y'all engaged, she still asks for you to. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Especially if it's something that need to be said, like that's weird as shit. I think y'all need to be engaged for at least 2-3 years and see how that sort out. It's definitely a red flag to me. But if you got a problem just popping up at people's crib, like y'all ain't married yet, but at the same time, if she just came out and straight told you that, like, it'll raise an eyebrow for me. What about you?
Yeah, for me, man, that would definitely raise an eyebrow, because my thought process is like, once you cross that threshold, you kind of get these privileges, right? You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why is it that restriction is there. Why do I have to call you before I come by and we're engaged? Like you about to be my wife. So yeah, I'm with you. I think that's just my next. So the question was, what's your next move? If I went as far as to propose to this young lady, and apparently I have deep, strong feelings for her, I would definitely try to work it out and try to get down to the why behind it and get her to understand my perspective on it and why that's a concern. But after a while, yeah, I think if it doesn't change or she's not backing down from her stance, then I would definitely get the heck on up out of there.
Yeah, That's a tough one, man. I
Yeah,
got if you propose and she say no, is it over?
I would say yes. I would say yes. It got to be over, man. It got to be over. I don't think you don't hang in there with that, man. It's kind of hard to because what do you do at that point? Like, what do you do? I mean, you got to the point where you tried to propose this young lady, and she says no, and obviously that's your end game to be married. And she, I guess it depends on why she's saying no. If she says no because she doesn't feel like it's any, she doesn't feel like you marriage material, or she just doesn't see herself being with you like that, then
You gotta get
no
gone.
doubt,
You
yeah, you got to
gotta
go.
get gone.
Yeah,
But so, what would be a good reason what would be a reason that you accept and still stay?
man, that's a
Because
good
when you
question.
think about engagement, it's like in first convenience terms, it's like going from a PB3 to a supervisor. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I think the reasoning behind it would have to be, it would have to be a damn good one. Let me say that.
that's a
But
fact.
if she comes out and she's saying like, is if she says she feels a little reluctant because she's afraid, but she does, that is a goal of hers, then I think we'll explore that. We would explore that. We'll say, hey, do we need counseling? What is it? What is it that makes you concerned about being married or concerned about being engaged? I would ask those questions. So yeah, I think we would definitely explore all of that. We would explore and see what needs to happen to ensure that we can move forward in a marriage.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna front. If you say that, like, that's you really ain't rocking with me. In my eyes, like, shoot, either I'm doing too much, I'm moving too fast for you. Because again, engagement, like, it means that you more serious with the relationship. But when it really boiled down to it, our name ain't going on no papers together. Like, it's really a step above a promise ring. We still break up.
Yeah, you can. You can. Because really and truly, I mean, what makes an engagement official? That could be another thing too. Like, because I think the ring is just symbolism, right? And I think we've kind of talked about this before. But let's say you don't have the money for a ring right now, but you're making moves, you're doing unnecessary things to set yourself up for your future, and you decide you want to propose to this chick, and you go to her and you say, "Hey, look, I really want to marry you. I don't have a ring right now. I'm gonna venture to get you one. So, but I want to marry you." If she says yes, aren't y'all engaged? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even if there's no ring exchange, or not exchange, but given to the young lady.
that's a great question.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you really think about it, it's like what makes an engagement official because you gave a ring? That's not really, there's nothing legally binding about giving somebody a ring.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you gave her a ring, man, and she on that time, hey man, you might need to might need to take a little break, man, readjust.
Facts. I agree.
At the minimum.
Yeah. For sure. So I'm gonna come back to Jamie question, but some of these comments saying Jared say he dipping the F out. Catherine, she gave some emojis. I can't see what those emojis are. I'm sorry, Catherine. Catherine gave the laughing emoji. That's what it was. Jonathan Tim say, heck yeah. He said, yeah, that's it. That's it. He got to go. Jared said, yeah, exactly. He was like, right. Jared said, what I need to check in for? What's the purpose? Well, I got to check in. Like, we're engaged. Facts. I'm with you, Jared. So Ricky said, chicks are trying to argue this online. We will not be engaged no more. Wow. So wait a minute, Ricky. So I guess in the conversation you were having, people were actually trying to argue that point and say, no, he should still have to call and check in because for whatever reason, that kind of sucks. But
I mean, again, I think the only way it's acceptable is if I have a problem just popping up. Like if I just pop up and the reason behind me popping up, if I'm showing you like distrust and I'm being sneaky popping up, like I'm trying to catch you or something, okay.
Yeah.
I see that. But
yeah,
you just telling me I need to reach out. We passed that point, right?
right, facts. So Ricky said chicks was talking about respecting boundaries. Wow. Yeah. I mean, of course, you have to respect boundaries, but at a certain point, that shouldn't be a boundary that's in place if you're engaged. You know, at that level in the relationship, that boundary shouldn't be there.
What's good, Perla? What's good, James?
Yeah.
Drop them fire emojis. Drop them fire emojis.
So Jerry said, if they get mad, that's on them. My insurance not here reliable for that for their understanding. That was just relations and fun, nothing serious. Yeah. Catherine says, should couples be equally yoked in religion, or is that a deal breaker if y'all believe in? Okay, I'm gonna come back. That's another question. Hold on. That's a good one, Catherine. That's a really good question. I'm gonna come back to it. Long as they're not on some okay, so everybody okay. People trying to try. Catherine said when you set the date, laugh out loud. So yeah, they talking about some of the other stuff. But I'm gonna go back to Jamie question because I don't want to skip over hers. She said, how can someone you just have relations with get mad when you try to move on? And basically say we are basically in a relationship. So I'm gonna reread that question. How can someone just have relations with you, get mad when you try to move on, and basically say we were basically in a relationship?
Wait, say that again.
So her thing is, she's asking the question: how can someone get mad because y'all just having sex, right? Y'all just having sex, and that person gets mad when you want to move on. So let's put you in the scenario. You smashing the chick, you decide, you know what, I'm done smashing, I just want to move on. And then chick gets mad because she say, well, we was basically in a relationship. So what she wants to know is how can somebody get mad at that if y'all were just having sex?
I mean, it's gonna be a natural feeling, like you human, so you gonna get upset. But if y'all had a understanding and y'all know that y'all just having sex, then you got to check yourself. You can be upset, like, you know what I mean. If I had a plug at Wendy's, every time I come to Wendy's, the manager gives me free meals, right? And then eventually they like, yo, shit, I can't give you free meals no more. Corporate owned shit. I'm gonna be upset. But I still have to respect it. So you can be upset. You're entitled to the feelings. But as far as you acting out on them, you're gonna have to. You know what I mean, that's your problem. I would say.
Yeah, I agree. I think that you definitely have to respect where that person is coming from if they want to move on. Because at the end of the day, I mean, let's be realistic. How long do you expect that arrangement to last? Like, you expect it to go on for the rest of y'all life? Like, were y'all just linking up, smashing? You know what I'm saying? It don't really work like that. You really have to, at a certain point, that sneaky link or that that smash session that y'all having is going to have expiration date, because eventually somebody's going to want a commitment. They're going to get married, or they want more than just smashing. So something's going to change.
Now, do you think women have more of that issue or men? Because I think women, women can't be having sex with a female, and I don't know, as far as a guy, unless I say you're my girlfriend, we just friends, right? Because if any guy that's really trying to pursue to get a female, he's going to make it known that you're my girlfriend.
Yeah, but I think we've all had situations before where you ended up like in a relationship because y'all were kicking it, y'all were smashing, and all of a sudden it just kind of happens because y'all been spending a lot of time together, right? Y'all been doing a lot of relationship things, so y'all just end up being in a relationship. So with that, how does I don't know, man. I am still a firm believer in like saying making things clear, right? So at a certain point, a conversation would have to be had. It shouldn't be a thing of, well, we're together, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like that. It should be like, hey, let's have a conversation. My feelings have grown for you. How do you feel about being in a relationship? You can't just get mad, like, because at that point, if that's the case, then that's on you, because your feelings get more involved, and you decide that you get upset when I say I want to move on. I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm kind of done with the sneaky link thing. I'm done with just smash. I'm gonna go ahead and just move on. So you get mad because you didn't express your feelings. Because if you would express your feelings or before that, he could have told you. He could have been like, or she, vice versa, whoever it was, whatever the gender was. They could have came back and just said like, hey, nah, I'm really not. I ain't want no relationship right now. Or hey, I'm kind of feeling somebody else. Because at that point, you have a choice. Either you cut out the smashing at that point before your feelings get too involved, or you continue on and you just don't let your feelings go any further. If you can do that.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Like, but you said, I'm also a firm believer of making that clear. Like, if either one of us, or if both of us, not saying neither one of us, if both of us haven't made it clear that you're my girlfriend, if we're in the stage where, hey, we trying to work it out, we trying to make it, you know what I mean, whatever it is, then the communication should be there, but you shouldn't be mad. Well, you shouldn't react on your anger to it. The other person isn't wrong.
Yeah, facts.
And what do you feel about people that dwell in that, like, all right, we in the whole middle phase of it, like we trying to see where this will go, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about if one of the persons or one of the people are going really hard on the whole aspect of, the pushing the relationship, but then they're the person that actually has, like, it's a side piece and stuff like that. Would you get mad on that? Like, so say you with a female and you're like, yo, I'm really trying to see where this goes, right?
Yeah.
But they pushing it on you and pitting you in the corner a lot of the times, and it's like, yo, we just trying to see where this goes. Like, do you think that they're wrong if they step up and do something?
If you remain non-committal, let's say I remain non-committal. If I stay in that same, arena of not wanting to be in that relationship, then yeah, I can't get mad if that person decides they want to move on, because they're making it clear that they want a relationship. And that person, they will want to, and if we're not, functioning in that arena, then yeah, that person probably will want to move on.
I agree.
Yeah, and I can't be mad at it. That's just me being mature. But I can see how somebody could, on the flip side of that, be upset because you lose something that was convenient for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because I've been in the situations where a person was pushing that, and I wasn't, like, we could do certain things, but I don't know, like, I didn't really want to be fully committed because I wanted to see where it went. And, like, I think to me it's more like, yo, if we both saying that if I'm saying that, yo, I'm just trying to chill, I'm trying to play this, I ain't really fully ready for a full-blown relationship, but it could be something in the future. If you step out and you do your thing, cool. Just don't be hassling me about anything on the side. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't try to monetize what's going on my side of the field. Like, don't go through my phone. Don't do certain things if it's already established of that. Like, you know what I mean? Because you stepping out and doing your own thing ain't really an issue. you're making it an issue because now it's like a tit for tat because I'm not trying to be in that space with you.
Right. Yo, what up, Gabby? What up, Al Hawkins? I saw all y'all jump on. I saw Perla, of course, and like Bashir shouted them out. James in the building, man. Savage Fitness, what's up, man? What up, people? Y'all just joining us, man. We just answering these questions that people are chiming in and giving us on the in the chat. Rashawn unable to make it today.
Yeah, my man had some technical difficulties. He got caught up on a flight.
Yeah, so that's kind of what that's why he is absent today for those of you who might be on the show looking and listening. But we're gonna do the best to keep you guys entertained as we always do. Just myself and Bash with the cash. You know what I'm saying? In the building.
Chuck with the Bucks and Bash with the cash.
You know what I'm talking about? That's what it is. Cool.
Catherine had a good time that you were saying.
Yes, Catherine. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Catherine's question right here. I'm trying to find it. It's a good topic. Here we go. She said, "Oh, there we go. He's looked like he's popping in." But we got Catherine, man. Catherine question. She said, "Should couples be equally yoked in religion, or is it a deal breaker if y'all believe in different things?"
I believe it's up to you in that relationship. I believe a lot of religions have more in than people like to admit. You know, minor people make things major, but hey, I believe in a world where two men can get married, two women can get married. I don't see why two different religions can't get married.
The worldly view on that for me would be very similar to what Bashir just said. So that part, you know, I can definitely say is that's the worldly view, right? You know, we have to kind of accept everything. That's where we are today. But the spiritual me would say no. It can't work. It can't effectively work. Let me say that. And the reason why I say that is because you're going to be on two different playing grounds, two different, wavelengths. Some religions are more disciplined than others. You're going to be required to do things in one religion that you're not required to do in other religions. So I think that it is, I don't think it can work. Really. I mean, even though I see it, I know I got I know a lady that I know right now. Like, of course, I'm not in their personal business. I don't know what's going on, but I know that she's Christian. Her husband is Muslim. They've been married for like 5-6 years, so, and that's what it is. And they seem to be happy. They seem to be, very, engaged in one another and so on and so forth. So that's kind of, so they found a way to make it work. So can it work? Yes. For me, I don't see how. I don't see how that works. But yeah.
No, that's real. That's real.
Yeah.
It definitely comes with a different level of obstacles. But I think the biggest thing is just really a lot of people stick so close to their religion that they never even look at any other religions to really see what are the differences. Like, you know what I mean? Because once you find out what the differences are, especially even with the two that you said, Christianity and Islam, like it's the Quran is what 80% of 80% of the Quran is from the Old Testament. So
right. So I mean, and you're right, Bashir. Like there are a lot of similarities in different religions. So you're I can definitely agree with that. So it's one of those things that it kind of goes down to like just your beliefs and like what those say. Some people say they stick strongly to their beliefs. So, and that's kind of what ends up happening. And for me, I don't know. That's just kind of this doesn't mean that I don't respect other religions at all, because I do. And if that's what you have been brought up in, and that's what you do. I always say I don't have a heaven and hell to put anybody in. I can just share what I believe, and then you make your decision, you make your choice, because at the end of the day, what happens is you don't make anybody become religious, or you don't make anybody have a relationship with God. God does. You act as a vessel. That's all that it is. So, and you let people make their own decisions at the end of the day.
And I think one of the biggest things outside of the religion, I don't think it's so much the religion, it's the habits that each religion have. So each religion has they display their level of dedication or faith differently. And I think with those things, like, so if you're with a Jehovah's Witness, it's not the fact that you could be a Christian with a Jehovah's Witness. It's not the fact that it's their habits. It's the fact that, like, I'm not going door to door. Like, or I want to celebrate my birthday. I want to celebrate certain holidays.
Right.
So it's more of the tradition than actually the faith. And when it really boils down to it, a lot of the traditions really have nothing to do with faith itself. And a lot of those traditions.
That's a good point.
It flies under religion, but it's really just American traditions that kind of root in paganism, but that's a whole nother.
That's a good point. I'm glad you actually said that, Bashir.
She's switching it up. She came out with this one.
Dang, you ain't gonna say hi to the people, Rashad? You gonna pop in?
I didn't want to cut nobody off. I tried to chime in, but then you cut me off, so I was like, because I came in.
I didn't hear you.
I'm trying to figure out. Are we saying that a relationship can't exist with two different religions? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, the question, like, we're answering questions in the comments, and Catherine asked, like, is it possible for two people to be together and they be unequally yoked in terms of their religion?
I mean, anything's possible. I mean, anything can exist. It just depends on you and the person. I truly believe that if you're gonna be with somebody, you can't hold that over their head about the religion. I mean, their religion has to do with them and God. It ain't got nothing to do with you. That's where I look at it.
Yeah, I hope that answered your question, Catherine. Let us know if you want us to expound a little bit more, if that was good. I'm going to read some of these other comments. I know, going back to the engagement topic. Go ahead, Bashir.
Rashawn put up.
Yeah, I'm going to get back to it. I was just trying to read some of the other comments that people were chiming in on everything. So Jared said engagement isn't official unless there is a clear communication of understanding. That is what taking place a ring is. Just a symbol in hell. That symbol don't hold weight and value at the end of the day. 90-95% of the time. Yeah, absolutely. She got that fire. That's why I keep. Oh yeah, that's funny. Al. Going down some of the comments. She got so she got that fire, bro. That's why he don't want to let it go. He don't want to let that coochie go.
Hey, man.
Yeah, Jared said people don't stick to their position. I was looking for a damn promotion. If they stick to the script, they wouldn't be mad or upset at the end of the day. That's a good point. Problem machine.
Everybody wants to, man. You can't fault them for it.
Yeah. So Al's going with this. So this goes to the religious topic. So Al said, no, God worked through us all in different ways. No one person in the Bible, including wives and husbands, were on the same path. Not even Mary and Joseph. Okay.
Facts.
For sure. Al say, I mean, yes, they can exist. He thinks so. Yeah, not now. Let me clarify. I'm not saying that they can't exist or they can't be married. Like I gave the example, I have, like I said, people that I know. I won't call them friends, but I know they've been married 5 or 6 years, and they are both two different religions. So that's it. Jared said, "What's good, Rashawn?"
What's good, Jared?
Yeah. Already. What God has for one might not be for the other. That's what Al said. So here's this comment that you brought up, or this question that you brought up, Rashawn. You want to put it back on the screen? All right. So what is the true definition of a side piece? Why are they so common in today's society? And what should a person demand or expect as a side piece, and why? And is there such a thing as knowing your place? This comes from Nisha Krosky for life. Nisha Krosky for life. I like the name.
First time viewer.
Yeah, what up, Nisha? So Nisha trying to get some information, man, about this whole side piece situation, man. So fellas, y'all want to chime in on that?
Well, the number one quote for a side piece is know your place, fam. Like, you have to know your place. You are a certified side. You know you're not the main piece. You're not the main squeeze. You know your place. That's how you even get the title to be a side piece. Now, if you're a side piece and don't know you're a side piece, that's different. And you got to go back to the drawing boards and figure that out. But if you are a side piece, that is side piece, which is SECOND. That's second. You're second. You're not first. You are a side. So you have to know your place. And she say, what did it say? Why
are
they so common in today's time?
Well, first, what's the definition of it? Like, we know what you are, but what's really, like, what's the terms of it?
Well, that was the first question. It said, what is the true definition of a side piece?
Well, they're so common because they're so convenient. Like, that's why it's so common. Like, when you get a side piece that's okay, it's like living on the edge. It's like you know what my situation is, and you still don't give a fuck. You just like, shit, all right, when you get done talking to her, shit, hit me up. Shit, I'll come to the crib or whatever. That's why it's so common, because it's so convenient. It falls into their hands. Like, they know what they need and they know what you're going to give, and that's that. I'm not speaking from experience. I just know. I mean, you know.
Well, yo, you don't even need to say that, brother.
Yeah.
Tripping. All right, so do we give the true definition of a side piece, like what it is? Do we give her that?
The true definition of a side piece is when you go to Cheddar's and you order a meal, and that side salad that you get, the side salad is not fulfilling. It is just something that's there to shut up, Bashir. We know how you get down on the side salads, but it is not fulfilling. It is quenching. It's something that's there. You know, I mean, you're still gonna be hungry after, but you know, you ate something just to say you ate. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but you know, I mean,
I can see where you're going. For me, a side piece.
Charles looking at me like that was a terrible analogy, but hey,
hey, if it works, it works. It's cool.
I feel like a side piece fulfills a certain need that you might not be getting into a relationship. So kind of like the 80-20 rule. Like, you know, my girlfriend or my wifey, she gives me 80%. I can build with her. I can grow with her. We got kids. We got things. She my emergency contact. But the relationship probably got so serious that we're no longer friends. So a side piece is usually the friend, the relief, the honeymoon stage of a relationship. For some people, a side piece, you know, just like in a dish, you know, Thanksgiving dinner, it's surrounded by the turkey, but you know, dinner without mac and cheese, or Thanksgiving dinner would be a Thanksgiving dinner without dressing. Like, you know what I mean? For some people,
and if you got that mac and cheese, he definitely coming back. So,
fact.
Stupid.
So
Stupid.
I think that the side piece is more of a person that relieves or adds to something that the main dish is not given, or the person is not getting from the main dish. So they look to a side person for that.
See,
it comes with an agreement. So if I got a wifey, you my side piece, you my girlfriend. So you still my shorty. Like, Charles or Rashawn still can't have sex with you. You're my side piece. Like, you have a title. So, you know what I mean? On your birthday, I got to get you something. On my birthday, you got to give me something. Like, we definitely. A lot of times, most of the times, our relationship is funner than the main dish. Like, I love going to McDonald's and getting a Big Mac. But man, them fries. And then when you wash it down with the Powerade, the blue one. Ooh wee.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Nisha, what you said on there, Nisha, when you said obviously it's a fulfillment if they keep going back. See, that's the problem. The problem is it's on both ends. The side piece want to be number one, and you trying to treat the side piece like she number one. That's a recipe for disaster.
Right. And to me, and I'm glad you said that, Rashawn, because what Bashir was saying was, to me, you giving her number one privileges. To me, a side piece is just that. It's a side piece.
But we know that's the reality of the situation, though.
That's that, and if a woman is expecting that from you, or even if a guy, let's not just make it all about women. Right. If the woman or guy is expecting those types of privileges, then you don't need to be a side piece. You need to be in a relationship. Don't sign up for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why is because as a side piece, like if I had a side piece situation, it would be clear that, yo, you just hook up when it's convenient. I'll holler at you when I can holler at you. We ain't got to be exchanging no gifts. Ain't no spending the night. None of that stuff like that. Like, we just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, we hook up when we hook up.
That's right there.
You just smashing. Like, a side piece is like number two. She number two. If you got a side piece and you dealing with her, like, and I agree with you. That's where a lot of people mess up. That's why you shouldn't have a side piece. Because if you have a side piece, that person's really fulfilling more than just sex a lot of times. That person. I
hear what you're saying. But you
if they consider the side piece.
Yeah, you're right. But the side piece doesn't get any type of number one privileges. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a side piece because you're fulfilling something. I know that you're only filling a certain percentage of what I'm needing, right? So my main chick is fulfilling a lot of it. However, this side piece, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000% with y'all real quick.
Oh wow.
Keep it 1,000 with you real quick. The side piece may just feel the need of you needing a chick with a fat ass. That may be it. That's all. You may just need. I just need a chick with a fat ass.
Crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's
random
what
head.
it is. I don't care. Right, yeah. It might be hey, the head might be this. It could be any. That's the reality of the side piece. You may not be feeling a big major need. It may just be like, damn, she got a fat ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or dang, she just look good. It could be that. So side piece can't get the privileges to get anything near what I'm giving to the main chick.
I agree with that. They should not at all. But at the same time, that's why it's a good question, because when it comes by definition, like, when I hear the things that you saying, Charles, that's just a chick I'm fucking on the side. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just a chick that, you know, hit from time to time, cool, whatever. It's just a sex buddy or a head doctor or whatever. But once you get promoted to a side chick, that is number two, and that comes with its own privileges.
It do, but she should never ever get the privileges of number one.
Yeah. So if you get your main chick, if you get your main chick a Gucci bag,
right?
You gonna have to get your side chick a Coach or something.
I ain't buying my side chick nothing. I ain't buying a side chick nothing.
Side chick don't give gifts.
No, you don't get a gift. You might, what the side chick may get.
To me, that's not
chick. It can still be side chick may get lunch, and because I'm smashing, because I'm hitting, I'm smashing, right? I may put a little gas in your car. You probably gonna get lunch. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna, you ain't getting a gift.
Yeah, but
I ain't buying you no shoes, clothes.
I'm sending you money to Cash App. I'm not pumping the gas.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. When I hear that, I just think of, that's just a chick I'm fucking. We cool. Like, to me, a side chick hold a little bit more weight than just a chick I'm fucking. Like, you kind of, like, if your side chick leave in the history of side chicks, I know, like, in life, when somebody had a side chick, when a side chick leave, niggas be hurt. Like, it's a whole nother relationship.
Because it goes
to what y'all saying that, maybe what I'm saying is how guys have messed up the whole title of side chick. Because you don't supposed to give your side chick anywhere near as much as you give your main chick. But a lot of times, guys will have a side chick and they have funner times and better times with their side chick than with their main chick.
Because there's no expectations. That's why.
Facts. That's why I said it's so easy to have a side chick because there's nothing really serious. Y'all only deal with each other for fun. So it's like she's the comic relief from life.
But that goes back to what Rashawn was saying when you say there's no expectations. So that's what I'm saying. Like there's no expectation for me to do anything besides, just have a good time, whatever that good time may be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get mad because I didn't buy you a gift. You can't get mad because I didn't spend time with you on your birthday.
Hey.
You can't get mad because you didn't get enough for Valentine's Day. Like, you can't because you're a side chick. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're just having fun. That's what we're doing.
Jared said, if a side chick leave, what are you mad for? Niggas be hurt over a side chick's leaving.
Listen, a side piece should never be treated like number one. And if she mentioned she wants to be number one, she fired. That's too many violations. At that point, your side piece has became a liability. He done written a book. Jay, that's probably the best comment you done put since you've been on the show.
No. It sounds like it came out of a book. Like,
for real.
It was like
page 35.
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah. Yep. Side piece, do's and don'ts.
This right here. But if the side piece if the side piece is treated better than the main squeeze, wouldn't that mean the main squeeze is a side piece for everyone? No, that is the problem. You never ever you have to treat the side piece like you don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. It can't be expectations. That's why it can't be expectations. Because if it is, then you start treating her better than you treat the main chick, and that's not. Yeah, that ain't cool.
And then side piece is dangerous anyway because she know your whole shit.
And I think I agree with y'all wholeheartedly. I think where we differ is y'all speaking on how it should be, and I think I'm speaking on how it commonly is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why a lot of guys get caught up because
this dude here is such a simp.
He's I can't comment on this one till my wife is listening. So she asked another question. She said,
he called my son a simp on.
But he married though. You could be a simp and be married. That's all good. Man. So she asked the other question. She said that why is it so common in today's society?
Why is it so common? It's so common because what y'all don't understand. Listen, this is why it's so common. See, we talked about this last week. It's so common because when you're in a relationship and you got to compete with social media, you're not in a relationship. It turns into a situationship because now you got to compete with everybody else. With a side piece, there's no expectations. She knows what she getting. So that's why it's so common because it's like you need somebody to stroke your ego. It's like, God damn, this bitch gonna get on my fucking nerves. Ah, shit. Hit up the side piece. She make you feel better.
She make you feel better
because there's no expectations.
She make you feel better.
But it's still the 80-20 because that's just 20%. You take that 20, you're going to lose 80.
Yeah, because when she get promoted, she ain't trying to do all the job that the main chick was doing.
For real.
It's cool doing the laundry once a month, fixing dinner on the weekends or shit like that. Day-to-day routine, that shit gets stale quick.
Some of them don't. Some of them want the benefits but don't want to be promoted.
Yeah.
If a person is doing that, the side piece is no longer a side piece at that point. She caught up on a two-way love affair. Man, yeah.
That's true.
She said exactly because she putting in more work than the wife and the feelings get involved. Listen, as a side piece.
But that's a problem. You're not, though. You're not putting in more work than a wife. That's the thing. If it's a wife and then she's a wife, she's probably doing a lot of things that you aren't aware of.
Yeah, she's doing the grunt work.
Yeah, like you can't. That's the thing. Like, because
Nisha, are you a side piece?
Putting more than a wife.
Nisha, are you a side piece? The audience want to know. I don't want this to be the last time you tune in either. It's your first time, but I don't want it to be the last.
Yeah,
so don't answer that.
Grand opening, grand closing with him.
Yeah, she say no, it's because we stick around for a title.
He said, hell no, she ain't no side piece. Okay.
So Al, go to Al comment, Bashir.
And I have to give me in trouble. He said, y'all about to get me in trouble about this subject. Yo, man, if you don't like the show, change the channel, man. She shouldn't be able to get in trouble.
Why would you be getting in trouble for what we talking about, man?
He's not gonna get in trouble. He's just
what grown man getting in trouble anyway.
Nigga, yo, grown men get in trouble every day, B.
Not for this shit. You just listening to opinions. You're not stating any.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, half of us don't even believe half of the shit we talk about.
So Al made a comment and she liked what Al had to say. Can you go to Al comment real quick?
Or a joke for Al comment. Here we go, right here.
Oh, bad.
He said, but most of the time your side piece is your piece. That's why most side piece. So he said that's why most have side piece. So her value is just as much as wifey. So what's the job? What's the job of number one? Now watch the confusion.
Yeah, and that's why I go to what I'm saying is because it's like, yo, your side piece, one, if you got a side piece, like, it's kind of disrespectful to have a side piece and not give her certain amenities because it's like, yo, bro, you cheating on your wife for nothing? Like, you ain't even...
What?
Like,
no.
I don't know what he got going on, Charles.
No. No. Because
bro, something better come with that because a female, again, how guys cheat women cheat, female will leave you for a person that she really want to mess with, that she really want to be with. So if she gonna mess around, and if everything ever blow up, you know, she got a parachute. Like, I don't think it's too smart to just be, if your side chick is just a chick that you just smashed, you ain't getting nothing from just sex, man, you will get a peace of mind. She go, like, it's certain things that come with being a side chick, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there's different levels to side chicks too. So we all saying the same thing.
So this is what I'm gonna say. I've been a side dude before. I played the role of a side dude, and the chick, my role was very simple. Like I knew that I was only gonna see old girl one night a week, every Friday. Every Friday was a night that I got to see her. And what it was, we went out, we kicked it, we had some drinks. You know, that's what we did. We went out, had drinks, kicked it. And then shoes, if we wanted to do our thing afterwards, that's what it was, right? So I didn't expect nothing else outside of that. I didn't talk to her during the week. I didn't talk to her any other time. Like literally, it was like clockwork. She hit me up on a Friday at 5, 6 o'clock. Hey, we linking up tonight, right? Yeah, we gonna link up. Cool. That's what it was. And there was no, I want to be promoted. There was no, I want more, this and that. Nah, I was a side dude. That's the role that you play. It is what it is.
Now, you're 100% correct. But just like anything else, you got its double standards. I look at a side dude the same way I look at the side chick, because side dude, we like pussy, just random cat. Like cat, whenever spontaneous cat, cool. A dude is willing to sign up for that. That's why it's easier
trying to get promoted
to cheat than it is for dudes to cheat. What you mean to tell me I only see you on Saturday or see you on Sunday or whatever?
I only want to see you on Saturday.
I only want to see you on. That's what I want. A female, they not moving, they ain't operating.
Yo, see you females in this chat, y'all tripping. You got to be a dumbass dude to turn your side chick into a main chick. Because if your side chick is doing that shit, she gonna do the same thing to you, bro. So what?
You gotta be a fool if you're a side nigga and you promoted to a main nigga.
You tripping?
Like she gonna have a side dude with you.
For real.
You know what I'm
or
saying?
she gonna mess with the other dude. Like, dude, if you've been in the inbox for the last 4 months, she finally promotes your silly ass, and you think that you the one and you done took something, you're goofy. You are goofy.
How many assistant branch managers you know with a shit, but then when they got the branch manager job, they ain't the shit no more. You don't understand.
Yo, you're fucking goofy. Niggas beside.
When I get in the main seat,
they think they get promoted to fucking main entrees or dinners, and it's like, bruh, you obviously on the game.
Tripping. Yo,
You were convenient. You convenient, just like this life.
Mm-hmm.
This is your turn, buddy. But the same way you get them, the same way you lose them.
Tripping.
And then, honestly, do you think you can trust being with a female? Like if you got promoted, or a female or a male, do you think you can trust if you got promoted from a side piece to a main piece, or if you was a no piece that came in the picture and you was in the shadows, and then she finally left her dude, or dude finally left his chick, like nothing in your mind, you just think that you got it like that, or it's like, yo, I got her now.
Listen, man. If you are a side piece, you will never be promoted. Your job is to play your role. You are a role player.
The
role
highest
players
is
are
a
never
rebound.
superstars.
The
They have a role.
Is a rebound.
Your job is to come in off the bench, knock down a couple threes, play defense, and get your ass back on the bench. It ain't to be a superstar. You're not going to the All-Star game.
Cool with that.
None of that.
Some people are cool with that. If you cool with that and you know how the game go, cool. If you trying to fall in love, you're an idiot. But it can happen though. It happens every day. Some people go from side chicks or side dudes and become husband and wife. But 5 years into their marriage, they get cheated on like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't, I don't agree with it, in terms of promoting somebody to, to that. So it is what it is. Nisha says she's single. She's asking the question. Yeah. Jared said the only expectation he's setting is a little convo and lots of sex when you free, nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. That sound like a certified signing.
Yeah.
No, Jared, I ain't even gonna let you live on that. You expect a little more, man. You want them to make you lunch and stuff. I done seen a couple of girls come by to bring you.
Yeah, you gonna put my
and call you out your name. I ain't gonna say what name they call you, but they call you out your name. They would definitely certify side.
Facts. Yeah,
my son Jerry be getting them lunches sent to him.
Man, they be walking up and like, oh, here got your lunch. I'm like, dang, Jared, you out here getting lunch brought to you at the job?
They certified side brought him some certified sides.
Yeah, for real.
A whole bunch of French fries, rice, and corn.
He said, damn, thank you, baby. I was about to warm up this burrito.
I got a question for the people that's on here listening, man. Would any of the ladies on here, would you ever be a side piece?
Mm-hmm.
Would any of y'all ever be a side piece? That's a question for the ladies. Knowing that, it could get very complicated and everybody's definition is different. Do you ladies think that any of you would ever be okay with being a side piece? Be honest. This is a safe space. The gentleman table is always a safe space. So just let us know.
And if you want to be a side chick, call 1-800-SIDE. 1-800-SIDE.
Are
we waiting for them to say that they?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what everybody has to say with that. So the comment that's on the screen right now. Go ahead, Rashawn.
Jared said, "Not shit. If she a Trent, if the Trent was cheating with me with old dude, I know she gonna cheat sooner or later with old boy, day and night. For the streets, she outside with her Mo 3 shit.
For the streets."
Yeah. Oh, we just got a new listener. Just he's stupid. I sound fishing. Nah, I ain't fishing.
Monica,
I like my piece too much, man. I definitely don't want a side chick. Let me see. What up, Shamonica? Shamonica Lasson just tuned in. New listener in the building.
Shamonica.
Yeah. Hey, one woman is hard enough to handle, man. She ain't got time for two of them.
Yeah. Al said she was my piece, drained you dry, never gave you grief.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's
Give it
that's
back.
life, man.
Yeah. Shamonica say you can't trust a side piece, period. Shamonica watching us from YouTube.
Hey, you can't trust a side piece, or you can't trust the person that. If you're a side piece, you can't trust the person that you're trying to get at. Because what if you get promoted? They gonna have a side piece?
Right.
For real.
That's funny. She said so. Nisha, you want to put Nisha comment on there?
She said not okay with. Is that the one you talking about?
Nah, she had another one. I guess coming to the end of the conversation.
This one.
Yeah.
She said this was so enlightening. It's funny. I just wanted to spark this conversation up. Thanks, y'all. Women just be wanting to know what y'all think. That's all.
Yeah, no doubt. We here to bring it to you, man. That's
That's
what the gentleman table's for.
You heard it here.
Raw cut.
Raw uncut.
Yeah. So yeah, you want to get to a couple of those comments after that.
Side pieces should never get it raw and uncut. Just so you know, put that jacket on.
Ooh.
This guy.
Now tell me this: Why is it so easy to tell the side piece the truth, but you lie to your main piece? That's another thing. Why did your side piece get the truth?
Because
you got too much to lose with the main.
Hold your ass.
Yeah, but your main's supposed to be your ride or die. So you kind of giving your main a disservice, right? Because they're supposed to know you.
You're right. You're exactly right. I agree with what you're saying, but I think you just still have too much to lose with your main. That's why people don't. They'll lie to the main to try to keep everything kosher, but to the side chick, it's kind of like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's like the old quote. You know what I'm saying? We had an old philosopher who said one time, he said that, you know what I'm saying, I lie to you because I care about your feelings. You know what I'm saying? That was Baby Boy.
I don't love these hoes, man. I don't love these hoes.
That was Jody. That was the great philosopher Jody.
Man.
Straight off mama couch. Well, out of mama house.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Al says shit. Most everyone is a side piece at some point.
Facts.
Going out just chilling, calling people friends, and just wanting people to mess up so you can move in and go for the kill.
Yeah, and that's true. But I was, like I told y'all earlier, man, I was legit side piece. I literally played my role, and that's what it was. Like I knew what it was. I didn't call this chick no other time during the week. Like I knew, and it was like clockwork, bro. Every Friday, she hit me up, 5:00.
Yeah.
Hey, we linking up. We linking up tonight, right? Yeah, we linking up.
She rewarded you for your services. Don't.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't text me.
Yeah, she told me what it was. I got this situation at home. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
If you listening to this podcast and you doing everything for a side piece, but you ain't getting no coochie, you a goofy. You ain't no side nothing.
Oh yeah. If you get a Yala to come over to Yala and you don't Yala, you was a Yala.
You a goofy. Monica, ever been a side piece? If I can't be the main course, then don't look at the menu.
Okay. If you in the friend zone and she got a nigga and you acting, you an idiot. But sometimes it works. Sometimes you can just, be the cool nigga. And you know what I mean? Hey, what goes up must come down. And when it comes down.
Yeah, facts.
And some people can go to the restaurant just to eat the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Just for those of you who can't see the live, y'all know I see somebody in here saying inviting their people to join the live. They can definitely go on here and view it on YouTube. Very easy to find, man. It's The Gentleman's Table, DA Gentleman's Table. Go check it out, man. We are definitely on YouTube streaming live right now as we speak. So he said, did I hit raw? No, I did not hit raw. No, I never hit raw. Never hit raw, man. Nah. Even though I think she couldn't have kids. We never had that conversation because it wasn't relevant, right? So it wasn't relevant. Like, hey, you know, I ain't worried about you having kids. We're not trying to be together. We just having a good time. We going out kicking it. We're going to go to the club. We dancing. You know what I'm saying? And let's go to the crib. And you know what I'm saying? Clap some cheeks.
Al said, so y'all not going raw dog in them sides?
Nah.
No, I would be a lie to say I never.
Yeah.
I mean, but I haven't really had no side. I've had friends that, you know what I mean, if a relationship ended, that was there for me to console me in my moments. But when I was always in a relationship, you know what I mean, I wasn't entertaining them.
Side chicks are meant to sides. It's not meant to.
Yeah. Shamonica said, hell no, she can't. She can't be no side chick, as you already said, Rashawn. Nisha, she said, not okay with it now. Hell no, too much happening now. So many people dying from being frisky. In the past, I was one for a little while, but it was strictly for benefit.
Sure. What's a side chick or a side dude if you don't get no benefit?
No, but she meant strictly for benefit, not having sex. You mean like coming up? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, she talking about coming up. Dude was probably paying
All right,
some
that was her
bills.
benefit. That's usually a female's benefit. He doing something, and the dude benefit was getting some ass.
Right.
And ass and a peace of mind. He was willing. His relationship. He was getting deprived that so much.
Honey,
he was willing to pay for it on the side.
Ain't no benefit. Ain't no benefit if you don't bend for it to fit. So I ain't trying to hear it.
Yeah, my son. He will find a way to make them words work.
Man, he gonna find every way to make it happen, even if it don't make sense.
It'll work. It makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
He said to control you, yes, just for the money. They goofy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You had his name saved in your phone as free food.
Yeah, she said, Nisha say, Bashir console you? Laugh out loud.
Yeah, I mean, you had a rough breakup with your chick, you know what I mean? Or y'all ain't seeing eye to eye for a couple months, you know what I mean? Sure. Everybody might not have a side chick or a side dude, but everybody got at least 3-4 people that are willing to pick up the pieces of you to restore you back to the person that you need to be to make it to the next person.
Everybody got it. You ain't winning no more. About time. Everybody got one of them.
Yeah, wow, man.
And most of the time, those people are happy to be that. Like, you know what I mean? It's not nobody that's hurt. It's usually people are, you know what I mean? They cool with that. They did the application. They knew what the job qualification was.
Yeah, man, y'all funny. Y'all are funny. That was y'all have some pretty good questions, man. Y'all have anybody else have any other questions for us? I got any other questions for us? I know we had some real good ones, man. Catherine asked some good questions, man. Nisha asked us some questions that we kind of went off on the deep end, man. That's good though.
Rolling in the deep.
Jared said side pieces can't get no nail or hair money. Damn sure no bill money.
Oh hell no.
Jared,
you better be in a different tax bracket if you're doing that. Like if you got the
Jared like talking about side pieces, boy. This is his favorite subject right here.
It sounds like you like.
Let me get 2 large fries and a drink.
He's from all this news. It's on Front Street.
It's cool. I got the McDonald's app.
Nisha said, Bashir, tax bracket? Wow.
I'm just saying, sure. If you got money to take care of the household and still give money to the side chick without wife even noticing that money gone, you got some bread.
Man.
You got some unaccountable money to give out to get some hair and nails done routinely? Nah, I ain't said the cat.
She said that was an insider for sure.
Oh, I know.
Man, this was. Hey, I came in right on time.
Yeah. So I got a question for you, fellas. So we can just kind of move on to another subject matter. But I do have a question for you, fellas. Is there a etiquette? Okay, key word here is etiquette. Is there etiquette for watching porn and you're involved in a relationship? Is there etiquette for that?
Women try to make an etiquette for it, but I've refused sex, rolled out of the bed, and jacked off the bathroom.
So okay, so what will prompt you to do that?
My libido was off.
You want to explain that?
No, I'm just being stupid.
My libido was off.
Yeah, I'm just fucking trolling. But the reality of the situation is, I'm pretty sure a lot of guys have had that when they not rocking with their shorty, and it's like, I ain't trying to fuck you. Like,
no.
you know what I mean? You ain't turning me on right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Roxy Reynolds know how to get me there.
He gonna throw a name out there, golly.
That boy Jared said on Jesus sandals.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. See, he know I ain't alone.
You are a frequent meat beater.
Yeah.
He called my son the FBM.
Oh, man.
No, FMB.
That's funny, man.
Frequent meat beater.
He said porn. Hell no, we watch that shit together.
No, that's real.
Yeah, I can get down like that, but I don't know about the whole. I don't really watch porn anyway, but I'll be cool watching it together type shit.
No, watching it together that definitely spiced up the whole joint.
That's on God, Charles. That's on God.
But all in all, I think sometimes dudes just. I mean, I think females might do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you got a lot of females out here that's addicted to watching porn. Especially, I think the roles messed up the game. All the women that got the roses now, that's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is. That make.
And I don't think it's nothing really wrong with it. I think sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you lazy and you don't feel like pleasing your partner. You just try to get a nut.
Facts. So I'm
and that's
so I think with porn, man, it's is it an etiquette? Yes, I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna say it is an etiquette to watching porn. Some people say they should be able to do it with their mate. I think you do it without your mate being there. And here's the thing: I don't think it's for me, like, it's kind of uncomfortable to watch porn with your mate. The only reason why is because, like, what if this nigga doing something that I don't know how to do? Or are you looking at the video or whatever, and this nigga lasting longer than you? So I'm thinking in my head, like, my chick probably, you know what I'm saying? She probably, thinking about this dude. Like, oh, I wish my dude lasted this long. Or, you know what I'm saying?
I wish my dude meat was that big. And that's
you know
real.
what I'm saying? Yeah, that's something like that. I wish his meat was that big. You be like, I want to see that, man, whole ass nigga. Like, be mad.
Nah, if you one of those
mad as a bud.
If you're one of those people that internalize it like that, you shouldn't do it, because that's how I am with threesomes. Like,
okay,
I'm not that way about porn, but if I'm with you and I'm rocking with you, I'm not trying to share it with another female, not because I don't want to share with another female, but while I'm hitting it, and all I'm gonna think about is like, yo, how many other niggas I had threesomes with you? And it's just a mental fuck for me that I don't even want to put myself through.
Right. Yeah, that was Yeah, threesomes are. I've never desired to have a threesome. Like that's.
Have you ever had
Yeah.
one?
I've never had one, but I never desired to have one. But literally, like true story though, I actually almost talked myself into having a threesome.
Somebody could say y'all overthinking it.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's how we be thinking. But tell us a story about how you talked yourself into one.
So I was dating it's a quick story. I was dating a chick, and you know we was cool. She had just got a divorce. She had some children, so she told me that she and her ex-husband used to be into having threesomes, right? But they had a strict rule. The strict rule of the threesome was that it couldn't be with nobody that they knew, and it'd be a chick that had to just easily dismiss that they don't even going to be communicating with, and so on and so forth. What kind of jump started the divorce proceedings with them was that he broke the rule. He started messing around with a chick that they had a threesome with. Right? They started, linking up and stuff. So that kind of jump started the proceedings to go ahead and get divorced. So fast forward to me, she tells me this story. Of course, I'm not going to do that. And me and her at that juncture of our involvement, me and her had never even had sex before, but she had told me about how she likes to have threesomes. Like she said, hey, I'm not really into women like that, but she said I will bust down. Her exact words was, I'm not into women like that, but I will bust down a B with my dude. That's exactly what she would say. So I was like, okay. So when she said that, I was like, man, so your rule is that you don't want to know nobody. Like they can't be nobody that you know or nothing like that. It's like, yeah, there can't be nobody either one of us know. So we're out at Texas Live. We're at Texas Live, kicking it.
This recent.
Well, it wasn't that recent, but it was recent enough. It was recent enough.
It was the last 3 years.
Yeah. So I see this little I see a little waitress chick, cute little waitress chick. She was mixed, you know what I'm saying? Had, she's real cute girl, nice little body and everything, right? So I saw her telling her, I was like, man, look, this chick right here, the way that she moving, I could tell like she wanna, you know what I'm saying? I think she's trying to see what's up with us because she was just being real nice to us and everything, just kind of being, cool. So I said, I bet you, you know what I'm saying, we can make it happen with her. She was like, shut the F up, bullshit. No, you can't. And I was like, nah, real talk. I think, you know what I'm saying, we can make this happen, make some shape. So she comes over, she's asked for our orders and so on and so forth. I start engaging her in conversation, just asking her stuff about herself. She's going back and forth. She's going back and forth. So I finally get to the point where I'm like, hey, you know what? I really want to ask you something, but I don't want to offend you. She was like, no, yeah, you guys are cool. You can ask me whatever you want. Ask me. And I was like, listen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing like that, but have you ever had a threesome before? So she was just like, and the situation I'm in, like she was in a situation with a dude. I said, in the situation I'm in, it's kind of a fluid situation. We not really officially together. We just believe in being free and doing what we want to do. But we link up. They do whatever they want to do with each other. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I said, look, man, I'm gonna shoot straight with you. Like that was my next word when she said that. I said, I'm gonna shoot straight with you. I said, you see my lady sitting right here? She's like, yeah, you know, I see her. Like, I said, what you think about it? You think she attractive, right? She look good. So yeah, she's beautiful. She's cute, this and that. So girl, she turned to look at me like, nigga, what you gonna do? I said, oh, you think she's pretty? Say, yeah. I said, look. I said, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna go to the restroom and I'm gonna let y'all sit down and get acquainted. Y'all get to know each other. So I get up and leave. I go to the restroom. They talking. Like they literally talking, right? So I come back. So I'm just like, hey, how's everything going? And they done got along, they done became friends, all this good stuff like that. So I end up saying, I said, so I mean, would you be open? If we want to link up? She was like, yeah, I think it would be cool. So mouth dropped. The girl I was with, her mouth dropped. She was like, oh my God. I was like, Yeah, like yo, I said, okay, well shoot, you know what I'm saying? I said, I'll tell you what, y'all just exchange numbers, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be involved in that, but we'll be in contact. We're gonna talk and we'll go ahead and see what we can make shake, later on. So they exchanged numbers. And me and old girl, we said, like I said, we was in the dating phase. Like we just, like I said, at that point, we'd never smash or nothing like that. And eventually, me and her, of course, we stopped talking. So she ends up her and old girl end up being friends and cool and shit. And I'm kind of thinking, I was kind of mad because I kind of feel like I set up for her to have a threesome with another dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if whoever the next dude started talking, she's like, oh man, I got a girl. You know what I'm saying? She ready to go. So yeah, man, that was my story, my crazy story, man, of how I almost got a threesome by gift of gab, man. And
well, you know what's crazy is because the only reason you didn't get the threesome because you were selling it how you sell a bank account, and you're not supposed to do it.
He sold it.
I told it. She said yes.
He sold that perfectly.
She said yes. She said yes. I remember it like it was yesterday. And how I explained it was almost verbatim how I went. That's almost verbatim how I went, for real.
I'm playing, man. I'm playing.
Yeah.
Didn't end up you got to the finish line. Usually, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think what it was too. I read her energy, like, you know what I'm saying. Like her energy was like, yo, she kind of like, you know what I'm saying. I think she feeling us a little bit. Like literally by the time we got up and left, like we just get up and leaving, right? She gave both of us a hug. She was like, man, you guys are so cool. She reached and gave both of us a hug. Like it was like, that's what it was.
You really don't like threesomes then?
Nah, I'm not. And the crazy part, she was a nice looking chick. Like the waitress chick, she was a nice looking chick. I was like, yo, she was straight. Like I said, she was light skinned, petite chick, had long hair. I was my
next question, what time you get off? My next thing would have been to purchase a room. Hey.
Yeah, I wasn't gunning for her like that. I wasn't gunning. But she was shocked because she was like,
bruh, you loaded the clip up.
Yeah.
You shot it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. That's what it was. But I didn't really desire like that. I was just testing my own gangster, seeing if I can do it.
Let me throw this oop real quick. Shit.
Yeah, that was it. Just seeing what happened.
Rashad, you ever had a threesome?
Nah, sir, I ain't never had one of them.
Y'all niggas crazy. That's what that.
He said y'all niggas crazy. What's your like y'all niggas crazy? Like
niggas be so bitchy.
What's your most interesting threesome story, Bashir? Because I know you got one now.
Nah, I'm good. Hey, if y'all gonna play I'm gonna play it.
Y'all niggas want to be just
I'm good.
If y'all gonna play I'm gonna play it. My niggas out to be the sacrificial lamb. I'll be, you know what I mean?
No, I share my truth. I share my truth.
Even in your truth, your truth, you still look like a wholesome dude afterwards. Like, you know what I mean? Because like I had it in the palm of my hand, but I'm just not the dude to exploit a woman like that. So
no. That wasn't why. No, it's just I don't desire it. It wasn't. If I was like a type of dude, if I was like, damn, I want me a threesome, then yeah, it would have went down. Like I would have made sure it went down. Getting that far, it would have went down. But I just personally don't desire that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't desire a threesome.
Yeah, I never had a threesome.
I'm reading the comments. Jared said,
I thought you was looking at me. I'm like, bro, what's good?
No. Jared said the cap.
Yeah. Jared said you capping, bro.
No, I'm not capping. No. I mean, all right. So in my past life, you know what I mean? I've had fun. You know, we all had fun in our past life.
My past life.
What is that?
That's what Al's stupid. Al's stupid. He said the rule of thumb: never bust on the other girl, just bust on your girl.
No. The rule of thumb for me is never have a threesome with your girl. Have a threesome with females like if you dating with or you have fun with. Like aside.
He
Don't.
also said if you never had your dick sucked and your egg sucked at the same time, it's to die for. Shit.
What do you say?
He said if you ain't never had your dick and balls sucked at the same time, it's to die for. Shit.
How
No.
tricky.
I don't know if he's saying. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know if he's saying if you ain't never had your dick
If you
sucked.
if you never had somebody licking your shaft and another person licking your balls.
That's what he's saying, yeah.
Well,
Or
I
if
thought
you
he
ain't
was.
never had people French kissing on your meat, then you ain't experienced life.
Yeah, he's trying not to be so, you know what I'm saying, graphic for Facebook because he don't want to go to Facebook jail.
He's trying not to get because I thought he was saying if you ain't never got your dick sucked while you was nutting at the same time, like she having your eggs. That's what he was saying.
Nah. Yeah, because men don't have eggs. But Perla said she turned Perla said she turned lesbian. Really? Now I don't think she wasn't lesbian. Like last time I heard from her, I think she was she was a dude. Now she's not lesbian, but I know he probably partook in the pleasures of something that I set up, and that's the only thing I was mad about. Because then you ate off me, nigga. You ate off me.
You know what the saying is, man. Some of us are meant only to be here to make the experience better for another person.
Hey, it is what it is. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that boy said, yeah. She said, well, you introduced her to it. Yeah. She had already had threesomes on. I was just trying to find a willing participant. That's all it was. And it just happened like that. It was quick. Now she was ready. She was willing. She was like, yeah, I'm finna
that night
make this work. Make this work. And I was like, nah, bro. Like I wasn't even interested like that.
Nah, for real. Hey, but let's drop them black businesses. You know what I mean? It's around that time.
Yes, sir. Black businesses in the comments, man. Where they at?
Hey, have any of y'all been to well, I know Rashawn. ESO Mimosa?
No.
Man, that's a black business, man. That's a lady that's running it, that own it or whatever. And it's a black business. It's dope. It's over there by the Wings and Things, Kings and Dreams, something.
In Arlington.
Better on Sunday though.
Huh?
It looked better on Sunday.
Hey, bro, I heard the brunch time is beautiful. Brunch on Sundays is on point.
I heard they want the gentleman's table to come up there on a Sunday. I talked to the lady.
Yeah, I know. I talked to her too.
They want us to come up there and do a show, or just come up there and hang out?
Both.
Oh, okay.
They beginning stages. Any traffic is great.
That's dope. Y'all don't have no black businesses, man? No black businesses. The comments drive with the black businesses. We finna approach Black History Month. We a couple days away.
Hey, BBTV, Five Black Television, interviews coming in February, church coming in February, commercials coming in February. Yeah, I mean, we trying to work, man. I'm trying to do I got some things in place, man. God been blessing. God been working. Shout out to my partner in crime, Kat. You know what I mean? She about to take this journey. She got the job that she was actually going for. So, it's up. It's up. The first quarter is looking beautiful. It's a great beginning of the year. And it's projecting to be an epic year.
Shout out BBT.
On point with Chuck.
BBTV, man.
Chuck is on point.
Yes, sir. Chuck is on point, man. Yeah, we in the building, man. We are in the building. That's going to be I'm hoping that's going to be at least I don't know if it's going to be a household name. But hey, why not? It's going to be.
Man. No. Rewind, Charles.
Yeah, it is going to be a household name.
Brother.
It is going to be a household name. You know what I'm saying? It's up. It's up, man. We doing big things this year. Doing big things this year.
Charles, I need you to look at the camera and repeat after me.
Yes, sir. What we got?
I see pride.
I see pride.
I see power.
I see power.
I see a bad mother sucker that ain't gonna take nothing from no one.
I see a bad mother sucker that ain't gonna take nothing from nobody or no one. Yeah. All right. There we go. Yeah, but
I might be too old. Nobody probably know what the hell I'm talking about.
So we got some shout outs, man. JC Fitness LLC. You know what I'm talking about? She said, oh, okay. Shamonica say, not a business, but a business major / accounting made the dean's list in fall of 2022-21. Shout out to you, Shamonica, man. That is a huge compliment. Yes,
Big up.
Absolutely.
Big congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats. Like excellent.
Congratulations, Catherine Levins, man. That's what Jared just gave her a shout out. Al said, Down South Productions taking application for those who not shy on camera. Boy, he is stupid. He is stupid.
Yeah.
Al, man, what is wrong with you, bro? Al is funny. Al is funny.
They're coming to a hotel near you.
Yeah. Jonathan Tim said, cool runnings. Washington Credit and Tax Solutions LLC. Nisha for life. Yo, I love the fact that Nisha dropping these LLCs. She said everything is LLC. That's dope. Super dope.
The first time watchers, thank y'all so much for joining in. You know what I mean? Definitely.
For sure.
As we always say, you couldn't be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us. Do we got any ridiculous questions? Do we got any rants before we leave?
No, I ain't got a rant today.
Nah, no ridiculous question, man. Yeah, man. I think, everything today has been a for sure right on. And that's a for sure right on.
For sure. But hey, thank y'all so much for joining in. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. If you have any spare change, hit the Cash App. Don't forget to hit the Cash App. That's the gentleman's $, the gentleman's table. As you see it up there, hit the Cash App. 5 cents, 5 pennies.
Yeah, drop $1, $5, $10, $15, $20, whatever you want to give. It's a blessing.
Like you about to put the Cash App up.
You know what he know.
Mm-hmm.
So about to
I need some new equipment, y'all. So yeah, hit that Cash App, man. I need to get me and to give me a camera and all the good stuff like that. So I can. I have a Nikon D30.
Get a Best Buy credit card.
I already got one. That's how I purchased my laptop. Yeah, that's I got a D3200. I need to get me a 7 series Nikon.
No, you want something better? You should have got a Nebraska credit card because it was better than Best Buy.
No, okay.
Yeah. No interest for like what, 2 years or something like that?
3 years.
Yeah, Nebraska, man, they just too daggone far, bro.
That you gonna keep your balance low.
Yeah,
facts.
I got a roll machine from Nebraska Furniture Mart. Shoot, and now that you just said that, I'm going to Nebraska Furniture Mart this weekend. I got a Black Magic there.
They just raised my limit 15,000. I was like, see that? I don't need that.
Yeah, only thing I got from them was the roll machine, so I'm still at my measly 5. Hit the Cash App. Oh, Al, hit the Cash App. We appreciate you, brother. We definitely appreciate you. And your continued support, man. Thank y'all for joining in. See y'all next Wednesday. Again,
appreciate it, Al.
With some questions, some topics. We love y'all. And some businesses y'all want us to visit next month, because that's what we will be doing.